everybody, how you going? I am madly trying to get Mila's guest book done and I'm running out of time. So I have decorated all the pages, which I'll go through later with you. I have cut a piece of, oh that was good, I punched through my measurements, a piece of quite thick, it's a couple of mil thick cardboard to go on the spine and to sew my pages onto. So it's 1 7/16 by 9 1/8 or 3.7 by 23.2 centimeters. So this fits, let me get the book before I, oops, oh goodness gracious, knocked you off on your head, sorry about that, hope you don't get a headache. This this fits perfectly here, and I plan to actually have material which I'll end up folding over so that in between the signatures you'll see the same material as what's there. So that's the plan, I tell you. So I'm just up to punching my holes. I've just done the first 5 pages, now I'm doing the second 5 pages using my awesome little punching cradle that my hubby made for me. Okay. Now, I'm going to leave them like that because I sew from the back. I'll just put that away. Oops. Oh. Sorry about that, brother-in-law. Okay, so we're going to glue that to there. I need just tacky glue. Just get my glue mat. How is everybody today? So it's a nice, well, so of course the first day of autumn is been, but it's still summer weather. So today is 34. Got the air conditioning on low, and if I had time I'd probably be in the pool, but I don't. And my brain won't switch off. I couldn't get to sleep last night. I was up till like 1:15 in the morning, and then still up early and off. I've been doing stuff for my dad today. Okay, put that. Nice. So once I've finished sewing, I will, it's not going to get in, it's not going to, I may as well put it down now because it's not going to interfere with the first line of stitches, so easy peasy. glue that down after. It'll be all good. So that will, where's my book? So once that'll sit in there, and then I haven't cut these yet, but they're my end papers that will go over there. That's the plan of attack. So I probably don't even need to worry about this, but I will do it anyway. There's all my holes. So I'm just doing simple in and out. So inside there'll be 3 little loops, stitches. Now, what should we use? I might use this nice linen. Yes. Now, because I'm just going in and out, I can just cut a manageable amount and then just join it after, because that will be easier than getting it all knotty. And we need some beeswax. This was given to me. It's Gutermann. It's polyester. Oh, it doesn't say what it is, but it's thicker than normal thread. I reckon it might be the upholstery. It was probably on the end there, where the barcode usually is, and the number of the colour. Needle. I think we can just go with a straight needle today. And now I do, this material has got a so that's one way, so I have to make sure I glue it in the right way, and I won't need to start one way, so I like to start from the back. I'll just give myself a little clip to hold that. Oh, not my finger, just the thread. I'm so tired, I feel like I can't see through my eyes because everything's just blurry, but because my brain won't stop because I've got so much to do. Do you ever get like that? Brain is so much to do, and you sort of get a bit stressed because you've got, yeah, everyone's like, my dad keeps ringing and asking me to do more stuff, and you know, it goes on and on. So simple up, down, and I'll always will end on the outside at the back there, which makes joining easy. And I can just go through to the next one. What I will do after I've done this second one is when I start at the beginning of the signature of the page, I will do a kettle stitch to keep it nice and tight. I'll tighten this up once I get through here. That's the hole I just used. We need the next one. Two, there we go. I did think about putting it in, and going through the spine and have the stitches exposed, and I thought, oh, I've got all that lace, it's too much. It'll be too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go back to this first one. I like to use this old thing. I think it was Creative Memories. I got it from my girlfriend when she was a Creative Memories consultant. But it's just handy. Pull my stitches nice and tight. Out that way. Oh, I've come out through the wrong hole. That's all right. We'll fix that. Just go back in there. Next hole, there we go. That's better. So I'm going to tie this. I'm going to do it now before it gets too loose. And that can just stay because it's going to be glued down anyway. Right. Oops, I've put a knot in it. No! Oh, no, I haven't. Just a twist. It's all right. Crisis averted. So I've purposely left, you know, each only one page, and there's what's that, 1/8 of an inch, so that there's plenty of room for Mila to add photos, which will add bulk, and also, you know, she might have other memorabilia. She might want to put in some of the cards that people give her and all of that sort of thing. So now what I'm going to do, I set the kettle, so we come, pull these so that they're nice and height. Pull that one out. And I go down the one before, which is under there. It's not a knot, it's just a loop, but it will help keep the tension. 2, 3, and 4. I've been asked to do a bookbinding workshop for a history fair. The person had been to my workshops, and she always give a bit of background about the beginnings of books through the medieval times when they first started to bind books and things like that, and she thought that it would be a good fit for the fair, and I thought, yes indeedy. So I have to come up with a little book for that. It's not till June, but that's okay. I like to have a bit of space. No, nothing worse than trying to rush a workshop through. Going to do that kettle stitch now again at this end, so I go down, oops, under there, number 5 is alive. I've seen that movie for ages. What have I done there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, oh, I'm doing wrong there. 6. Oh, have I done? Oh, I put that one upside down. Mandy. I was just thinking, that doesn't look right. The others are all good, I hope. Better check now. Yep. I don't know why I did that. What a wally. We have enough. upside down. That is why I did it. Silly me. This one I have to make sure it's nice and tight, and we'll be tying a knot for this one. Benji, you can't hop up there, darling. Come on. So I just measured through, I've got 3 left to go, so I just measured 3 times the height plus a little bit more. Because I've got a knot there, I'm going to actually start here. I'm going to come under there. I'm going to knot it, because I have to knot it anyway, so I'm going to just do a knot there to start. Okay, last one, so I'll just tighten that up. Is that a good knot? And because they're loose, I'm just going to tie them together. No reason, just a bit of extra strength. Okie dokie, so there is the book sitting nicely in there. I'm going to put that needle away. If I don't put them away, I'm hopeless. I lose them everywhere. I am going to now, I've got this, this is that reinforced packing tape. You can see the fiberglass through there, and it's just, you just wet it. I am just going to put a bit in there, a bit shorter than the sewn signature spine. I just get this from Officeworks here in Australia. I've had this one for years. It just doesn't seem to get any smaller. Right, now if you haven't got water, like I don't have right now, you just use a baby wipe. And it's really quite sticky. This will just be a bit of extra reinforcement along there. Probably not going to stick all that well to the fabric, but that's okay. Right, see her. Oh, did not put it on the top of the roll. That would be a disaster. This is going to be glued in here, like that. What I need to do is, this is just for my own peace of mind, I like to just run a bit of glue along here, extra layer of Now, if you've got to the end and you go, oh, my stitches aren't tight enough, I'll just show you a little trickeroony. Oh, I just threw that thread out. Where did I throw it? There you are. Okay, so if you've done this and you go, oh, my stitches, like they're really loose, they're not tight enough, you can actually do this on the, you know, with the visible binding, but you can just, if I can get underneath all of those, come in here, I can actually just tie these together. Now I'm not going to do mine too tight because but you can pull them all the way in. That will just tighten up all of those loops. Oh, didn't get it through. So you'd normally cinch it all the way into the center, but I won't because I don't need to. But you know, now I've done one, I really should do the other one just in case. I think I've got enough there, just. And on the outside, you wouldn't have threads. You'd actually, as you were sewing it, you would bring your thread back to the appropriate hole, and you'd tie the outside signatures together. And I don't think I'm going to get this through. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. maybe a bit short. Got it. Okay. So yeah, bring it all the way in, and it can look really, from this hole you would come down and go around twice and then go back, and yeah, it can look really cool. Right, let us get this little bit of fabric down. Just need to fold it over. I am going on a bit of an angle just so that I can, don't get any glue in there, so that it's not sticking out from my end papers. And the other side. Now, oh, I know where the top is because I've got that velvet bit. Did I put that needle back in there? I bet I didn't. I'll find it when I step on it. Okay, so I'm going to start with, will I use that? I'm going to use this one because it's a really, it takes a while to dry, but it is very strong. I do have the Helma, and I've got a Helma 450, but I really don't like the smell. I'm going to make sure all of those ends all stay on the back here, and I'm kind of using the nozzle just to spread the glue around. I need a fair bit because it's got to go onto this lace at the top there. Make sure I've got it in the right spot by doing that. If you wanted to, you could put header tape in there before you glue that down. Going to have to leave that to dry, and then I can come in and put the other bit of fabric down and then put my end papers over the top. So I'm going to stop it there. I'll come back in a second. Well, second for you. It'll be a little while for me, because like I said, this glue takes a little while to dry. There we go. Looks nice and neat though. Okie dokie. See you shortly. Okay. I think this should be dry enough. That's back in my tin before I put them somewhere else, and then when I need them, they won't be there. So let us glue this down here. Even though it's very smelly, I might actually use a 450 because it is quick drying and will be better. I'm just, can I lean that? Oh, here we go. My drink. Oh, I'll have a drink. Cheers. Soda water on the rocks. I'm going to get that right into the gutter. Nice. Okay, let's turn that around. That there, I don't want the pages to stick accidentally. Right, I can cut our end papers. A bit of white there. Let's just, oh, that's too close. This trimmer doesn't like, this is just 80 GSM copy paper. Doesn't like that. Now let's see how big we need to cut them. Ruler that actually has measurements not worn off. Oh, there we go. Want that at 9 1/8 tall. 9 1/8 tall. doesn't want to cut. I think it's probably, the paper's probably slightly damp because it's humid. Not super humid, but humid enough. And I've also got the evaporative air conditioning going, which also adds moisture to the air. So let's go with the old guillotine. 9 1/8. There you are. And how wide do we want it? I'm going to come out a tad so that you can see some of that fabric. Because I've got here, so then we can make that, what's that, 5.5. 5.5. No, I think it might, maybe just 9 will be enough. Because the fabric, because it's so thick. Yeah, that's better. So 9 by 5.5. That'll make this one easy to cut out, won't it? Five and a half by 9. Now, I want to ink the edges and what glue will I use? That is the question. The glue to use. Better already. Just a bit of ink around the edges does it just nicely. Okay. Right. Oh, actually, I'll just put that down there, but I want that for the glue. I might actually use the art glitter, but around there, I might have to come back in around the edges and I'm going to spread it with my spreader. Because it's 80 GSM paper, I can't use like a credit card to spread it, and we'll see how that goes. I might have to, oh, I can see already, have to come in and do the edges there. It's looking good. She likes it. This back on. I won't do it yet because of course the paper's wet and I've just spread it with all that art glitter, but later I will come in and make sure that all the edges are down. But that essentially is done. So let's have a flick through, shall we? Right, so we've got our cute cover, very bohemian style of fabric with those flowers that are kind of like paisleys. 2 lots of lace on the spine with the velvet ribbon, which I extended to be like a little place marker. Lots of lace poking out. So with that binding that I did, of course, you can see how it's going to be easy for people to write in because it's nice and flat. Righty-hoo, so let's just have a flick. So you'll be able to see that I've put a little photo mat on each page and have written do not write here, photo goes here. So what I've done is this one I made because I had these on my desk, but I went through and I had these 2 little clusters here that kind of matched in. You make all these things, or you have all this stuff that's hanging around. I made that one for there. The other thing I've got a lot of, and I hardly use them, are different stickers. So I've got some just very just simple. So each one is something. So I think that's a Tim Holtz one. That's one that I've cut out myself from the Graphics Fairy. And another little washi sticker. Here, just some little, actually they were just on my desk. I just grabbed them. So, and I've got a box, and these are left over from a class or something. I had smile, love. What have we got here? Oh, and an actual happy birthday. That's nice. I've got glue. So this one's little butterflies. I mean, they're beautiful washi tape stickers, but they're sitting there. I'm not using them, so I've put them. This is one that from the Graphics Fairy. I print it onto sticker paper, and then I use the Cricut to cut it out. And look how fine. It's even got the antenna. Another washi tape sticker there. Little cluster. So a couple of little clusters here. Some birds on this signature. So they're little washi tape stickers again. One says capture the moment. You are my sunshine. She sees possibility everywhere. So just amazing. Oh, this one's mushrooms. I just poked them. So each one has got something different. Mushies, clusters again, with butterflies. Some flowers cut out. There's more that I've cut out with my Cricut from the Graphics Fairy, and that's a washi tape sticker. So there we are. So of course it's not over the top like a normal junk journal, because I need to leave space for everyone to, everyone will get a page and they can write Mila a message. And you can see that all of these papers, even this one, which is one of my digitals, can still write on all of these. and I bought a sort of brand new like 4-pack of these Sharpie fine, so they're, you know, good enough for people to write. So I have to take it up to my dad because he can't come with us. He wants to write in it, so I'll take it up there and he can choose a page, and you can see in between each one we can see a little peek of that material. Just helps keep it all same. Well, I'm pretty pleased with that, and I love all this lace poking out. I hope that Mila loves it. I can put this halfway. Where's halfway? Roughly there. That's where it opened. That'll do. So thank you for this. Is the fourth video, I can't remember now, video of me making this. I'm glad I've finally finished it. Hallelujah. And now I can wrap it up and pack it in my suitcase, ready for next week. This time next week we'll be there. Whoa! So I might do a quick video on what I'm taking in my little watercolor travel kit, because that's something I was looking on Pinterest and, you know, everywhere, you know, what should I put in my little watercolor travel kit? And I've taken something from here, something, you know, advice from this one, advice from that one. So I might just do a quick video before I go showing you what I've got in it. And I have got my selfie stick tripod, so you never know, I might do a couple of videos while I'm over there, just of maybe just watercolor painting or doing a little bit of crafting or something while I'm there. But otherwise, I'm going to be offline for nearly 4 weeks. Ooh! But stick around, hang around, because when I come back, I'll have lots of stuff to do, and I look forward to catching up with you. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. Toodles.